The Prime Minister there addressing workers of Bengal, talking about how the opposition has been absolutely hypocritical is what the Prime Minister says when it comes to the Manipur issue, staring into the opposition over the crisis in Manipur, saying that the Congress is actually responsible for the situation and is also guilty really of ignoring northeastern states, unlike the BJP-led central government, is what the Prime Minister said. In his address to workers of Bengal, he's also spoken about coming together for Independence Day celebrations and also spoken about the culture of political violence in Bengal and how the Bharatiya Janata Party needs to counter it. This essentially was a party meeting in which the Prime Minister, addressing the workers, has spoken about a range of issues and blamed the opposition for their hypocrisy in Manipur, on the welfare of northeastern states when it comes to Bengal and the electoral process. He also, in fact, spoke about the fact that the opposition is very quick to blame electronic voting machines whenever the electoral results are not in their favor. The Prime Minister went on to, in fact, say that for opposition parties, one family is, in fact, bigger than anything else, bigger than the country, is what the Prime Minister said in a series of allegations that he levelled against the opposition. Opposition was stalling the debate on Manipur, is what Prime Minister Narendra Modi said to party workers in Bengal just now while addressing them in great detail. Speaking about a range of issues, Prime Minister Narendra Modi spoke about the fact that the opposition is in fact guilty of stalling the debate on Manipur and that they are hypocrites because they were the ones to ignore the northeastern part of the country and not the BJP-led central government. He's taunted the opposition on the issue of Manipur and the crisis there and raised other issues like electronic voting machines and the fact that the opposition is very quick to say elections are rigged. The opposition stalled the discussion on Manipur is what Prime Minister Narendra Modi alleged. In fact, these are allegations that have been repeated by the Prime Minister, something that the BJP has been saying for a while now. Remember, the monsoon session of Parliament just concluded yesterday when there was hardly any legislative work done and the entire opposition had walked out when the Prime Minister, in fact, was addressing or speaking on the debate as far as the debate on the no confidence motion is concerned. Addressing workers of Bengal, he's spoken about coming together for the Independence Day celebrations. Also spoken about the fact that there is a culture of political violence in Bengal that the BJP has to counter. Surya Agni, in fact, is getting us more details on that story. He's taken the West Bengal government head-on, saying that the opposition is very quick to blame EVM machines, but it's Bengal that's actually, or the political dispensation in Bengal really responsible for the culture of violence, of political violence there.
Well, Sneha, the Prime Minister, he's taken the Trinamool Congress heads on completely, and we can, very much we can say that ahead of the 2024 the general elections, this is when he's addressing the Karyakartas over here in West Bengal in presence of the Bharatiya Janata Party's national president, that is JP Nadda, when he says that, Bengal में पंचायत के चुनाव हुए, TMP ने खूनी खेला चुनाव में, it's a complete, he's taking the Trinamool Congress all heads on. That's very, very evident. Apart from whatever he has spoken on Manipur, that the opposition didn't rather want a discussion on Manipur in the parliament, and they even walked out, and Trinamool Congress was a part of that brigade that walked out. It's clearly heads on that the battle for 2024, when it comes to West Bengal, it's on from this particular moment, and the Prime Minister, it's not anyone else, but it's the Prime Minister himself who has taken the Trinamool the Trinamool, up and pretty heavy. That is very, very clear. JP Nadda has a 2-day program over here. The Trinamool Congress hasn't reacted to this so far. But time and again, there were various leaders...
Okay, Suryagni, be with us. I'm just going to come back, to you in a moment from now. Congress's Manikam Tagore is also now joining us. Mr. Manikam Tagore, the Prime Minister just spoke about the fact that it's the opposition that actually betrayed Manipur. He ran away from the discussion and also blaming the opposition for stalling the discussion on Manipur. How do you respond to that? Opposition ran away from Sansad when I spoke is what he said.
How ridiculous this is. We were waiting for 14 days Parliament would have run. If Prime Minister Mr. Modi would have come to Parliament and made the same statement what he is making it to his Bengal workers. If he would have made that statement, 15 days of Parliament would not have been wasted and 20 bills would not have been passed without any discussion. Mr. Modi should not say like this untrue things. Parliament, we were seeing in every business advisory committee, there were 3 business advisory committees. Opposition India Alliance asked only one demand, that Prime Minister should make a statement on Manipur. On the reply of no confidence motion also, 95 minutes we were sitting to hear him to speak about Manipur. The question was from Gaurav Gogoi, the mover of the motion on no confidence, was only on Manipur only. Specific 3 questions were asked. That 3 questions until 95 minutes he was not answering, and he was abusing Congress, abusing DMK, abusing JDU, abusing every party, communist, every party, Aam Aadmi, every party he was abusing. 95 minutes we were there to hear his abuse only. But he was not speaking about Manipur. Now he is speaking about Manipur to his Bengal workers. Prime Minister must behave like Prime Minister. Mr. Modi must behave like a Prime Minister, not as a party leader only. He should speak to the Parliament. He should often come. In the 15 days of Parliament, he has come only 2 days to Parliament. How India can be run? If Prime Minister first day he came for national anthem, last day he came for that no confidence motion. How Parliament can function like this? If Prime Minister
the Roy of the TMC is also with us, Mr. Manikam Tagore. Be with us. Member of the India Opposition Bloc and Trinamool Congress senior leader, Kshetriya Roy is also now joining us this morning. Kshetriya Roy, I want to begin by asking you, sir, the Prime Minister has spoken about the culture of political violence in Bengal, saying that you all are quick to say EVMs are tampered with whenever the results are not in your favor. And this is something that you have been doing in Bengal for a while. Politics of blood in Bengal, courtesy the TMC, is what the Prime Minister said.
What can I say? The Prime Minister is not take the truth. Bengal is white and there is no political violence. What the Prime Minister is saying is party publicity.
Okay.
And it's different from the truth.
The Prime Minister has also said that the opposition actually stalled the discussion on Manipur when we were willing to do it. In fact, you ran away, is what he said, from Parliament when he tried to speak about this in the course of the debate on no confidence motion.
On the first day in Parliament, we were wanting a discussion on Manipur. The Prime Minister ultimately agreed to come to Parliament only after we brought a no confidence motion. So that is it.
All right. I'm going to thank you, Mr. Kshetriya Roy, for joining us. Also, Manikam Tagore there. Thanking you for the moment, for connecting with us and for sharing your views on what the Prime Minister has said.